Good morning. I hope you had a good Saturday. Let's get into our story right away. We have a pretty short time today. Today our story is about Jesus talking to Saul. Saul was a very bad man. He did not like Jesus at all. The Bible tells us in Acts chapter 9, and Saul was always breathing out threatenings and slaughter against the disciples of the Lord. That means he was always hurting them and beating them and even killing them. Isn't that awful? He was not a nice man at all, that Saul. One day, Saul was walking and he was going to Damascus. He was very angry. He was trying to kill all of the people who believed in Jesus. He went to Damascus. He was going to look in the synagogues, and he was going to try to find those people, and he was going to take them prisoner, and he was going to take them back to Jerusalem. As he walked along the road, all of a sudden he saw a bright light. Let me read to you right what the Bible says. The Bible sounds better than what this piece of paper I'm reading has. The Bible says, "And as he journeyed, he came near Damascus, and suddenly there shined around him a light from heaven. And he fell to the earth, and he heard a voice saying unto him, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? And he said, Who art thou, Lord?" You think he knew who he was talking to if all of a sudden a light came down and a voice from heaven was talking to you? I think it's the Lord. And the Lord said, "I am Jesus, whom thou persecuted. Is it hard for thee to kick against the pricks?" And trembling and astonished, Saul said, "Lord, what wilt thou have me to do?" And the Lord said, "Arise and go into the city, and it will be told to you what you should do." And the men which journeyed with him stood speechless. They heard the voice, but they couldn't see any man talking to him. And then Saul arose from the earth, and when he got up, his eyes were open, but he could not see. He was blind. So his friends led him by the hand, and they brought him to Damascus. And he was there for 3 days. He was blind, and he didn't eat or drink anything. He just prayed to God. And there was a certain man that was there in that same city named Ananias. And the Lord told Ananias, he said, "Ananias," and Ananias said, "Yes, Lord, I'm here." And he said, "I want you to arise and go into the street called Straight and inquire in the house of Jesus for a man named Saul." Ananias said, "Saul? You mean the same Saul who's trying to kill all the believers and all of the Christians who believe in you? That same Saul? You want me to go find him and not hide from him? That's all?" And the Lord said, "Yes, I want you to go see him. Go on, go see him. He's expecting you. I told him in a vision that you were going to come. He's a chosen vessel unto me. He is going to bear my name." That means he's going to tell all of the Jews and the Gentiles all about me. So right away, Saul could see when Ananias got there. And from now on, Saul loved and obeyed Jesus. And we'll hear more about Saul in the next few lessons. I love you guys. I hope we see each other soon. Have a good week, and don't forget to obey